all go ahead and have a seat. Good afternoon and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Norris High School class of 2023. My name is Nate Segerman, and for the last 4 years of these Scholar School experience, I have had the honor and privilege of serving as their principal. The class of 2023 is a very unique group of students. In addition to the scholastic, athletic, and activity honors and accomplishments that they have earned over their high school career, this group of Titans is also a consistently gracious, considerate, kind, and service-oriented group of students. They've been fiercely loyal to each other, to our school, and have left a positive mark on the legacy of Norris. Today marks the transition of their sphere of influence from our one school to the world at large, and I can't wait to see what an impact you have on all of our futures. I'd like to take a moment to thank a few people. Parents, thank you for sending us your very best every day. We don't take lightly the trust that you place in us and our responsibility to your children. Thank you for supporting us, presuming positivity about us, and partnering with us. To all of the Norris staff, thank you for your years of investment and service to these Titans. Your dedication to developing the whole child and preparing them to be critical thinkers, responsible citizens, and kind human beings has and will continue to yield great dividends. Today's ceremony marks the culmination of 13 years of teaching, serving, and relationship building with these young adults. And while I have the distinct pleasure of presenting these students ready to graduate, it is you who deserve the recognition for supporting them in their pursuits. If you are a Norris School District employee in any capacity, will you please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your service. Finally, to the entire Norris community, no matter what town or ward of the district that you live in, your support and investment makes Norris more than a school, but the hub of our communities, and we could not do the work that we do without your support. Thank you for partnering with us yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're so very grateful and happy to have you all joining us this afternoon as we honor and celebrate the class of 2023. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Brian Moshman, Norris Superintendent.
Thank you, Mr. Segerman, graduates, and all in attendance this afternoon. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the Board of Education and the administration. Our Board of Education, please stand when your name is called. Board President, Jim Devine. Board Vice President, Gary Kubasek. Board Treasurer, Rhonda Burbach. And board members, Steph Meese and Aaron Wubbles. Please join me in thanking our Board of Education for their dedication and leadership to Norris. Next, in attendance for the administration, as I call your name, please stand. High School Principal, Mr. Segerman. Assistant High School Principal, Dr. Jones. Assistant High School Principal and Activities Director, Dr. Stein. Middle School Principal, Miss Jamie Kearns. Our new Curriculum Director, Miss Chris Morrison. And our Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Joel. Please help me thank this group for their leadership to our school. Next, we will recognize those who are veterans, currently in active service or committed to, including some of our Norris graduates here with us today. If you could please stand and be recognized, we'd like to thank you for your service to this great country. Thank you. Please stand. The flowers in front of the podium are in memory of those who are unable to be with us today. Let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers as we celebrate the accomplishments of today's graduates. Finally, Norris graduates, congratulations. You're ready to start a new chapter in life. On behalf of the Norris School Board, the administration team, and the Norris staff, we thank you for your leadership. Now go out into this world and make a difference. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Kristen Jones, and I serve as one of the assistant principals of Norris High School. Today, I have the honor of introducing our student commencement speakers. At this time, would Grayson Palermo please come forward? Grayson Palermo, son of Grace Palermo, will be studying computer science at Columbia University in New York. He plans to focus on integrating artificial intelligence and machine learning with healthcare. His most memorable moment at Norris was winning the 2022 Midwest Cup Show Choir competition. Please help me welcome Grayson Palermo.
Graduation, the end of high school. I'll admit that I, too, sometimes find it crazy that all 13 years have passed. Starting in kindergarten, like many of you, I never dreamed that I would be the person I am today. Now, as many of you may characterize me to do, I thought the best way to fully grasp the idea of 13 years was to do some mathematical analogies. I'm not sorry. We have spent a total of nearly 19,000 regular school hours here. That is about how long the ACT seems to last, the number of milliseconds of sleep we get during finals week, and enough time to watch Winnie the Pooh 15,500 times. Now, I mentioned this childhood classic because our class motto comes from this movie and is as follows: "How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye hard." This motto is pretty unique for a high school class. Notice that this quote does not reference academic achievements nor distinguishable athletic feats. It emphasizes reminiscing on good memories, which, if you ask me, is truly the most influential part of high school. The Norris High School class of 2023 has created numerous memories in each of us that will never go away. I mean, seriously, in just these past 4 years, I can think of tons of examples. Chaotic head-to-head challenges against the teachers at pep rally and homecoming, strange yet entertaining post-prom activities, collectively cracking jokes about the stresses of qual labs and final tests, and cheering each other on at home and away games, just to name a few. We have truly done so many great things together. However, notice that if these things were the stressful weeks of finals or the great times in homecoming, we reminisce and smile, even if the smile is just masking up the pain of finals week. I apologize. The class of 2023 is able to turn any event into a good memory. Needless to say, this is an incredible trait to have. Bad things happen in life, just like how bad things happen to an English grade after weeks of procrastination, speaking from experience. However, being able to make light of a heavy situation or simply reminisce in a good one makes life much more enjoyable. Our COVID experience freshman and sophomore year would have been much different if we had a negative attitude. So is the aftermath of various competitions that may not have been in Norris's favor. Yet we extracted the positive memories from each of these occurrences. Our class was one of the best at this, and I know that will not change. Similar to making great memories, acting on the opportunities in high school was crucial in our experience here. Opportunities are another one of the most important aspects of life, and every day at Norris, a huge variety of opportunities are available, something that makes this school unique. Many of us took these opportunities to be involved in multiple activities, such as track, football, quiz bowl, choir, band, softball, Spanish club, FFA, and mock trial, to name a few. Anything and everything you wanted to do could happen. Furthermore, through these activities, we had the opportunity to lead our peers. As underclassmen, we led from the underclassmen, and as upperclassmen, we led the underclassmen. This parity of being the leader and being led has shaped our class. These real-world skills are seeking opportunities and demonstrating leadership apply in all aspects of life. Many of us will continue our education in college. Many will begin their career or serve in the military. and many aren't decided yet. No matter the life choice you make, seek out opportunities for greatness. Opportunities are everywhere, no matter your situation or circumstance. Continue using the skills provided at Norris to find activities you enjoy and participate in, stay active, and continue achieving incredible things. Going forward, it is truly bittersweet to graduate. However, as we have demonstrated throughout high school, opportunity awaits. No matter where you end up in life, there will always be opportunities to better yourself and those around you, to make those strong memories. The diploma doesn't say life is over. It exemplifies how far we've come since the first day. As our motto states, it may be difficult to separate ourselves from the individuals and opportunities we have grown accustomed to over the past 13 years. However, we now have the opportunity to create new memories throughout the rest of our lives. Thank you to all the teachers, parents, counselors, mentors, administration, and coaches that shaped the class of 2023 and me over our 13 years at Norris. And thank you, class of 2023, for creating something that makes saying goodbye difficult to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Grayson. Would Reid Muller and Meredith Ellerbrink please come forward? Reid Muller is the son of Justin and Brenda Muller. His future plans include attending Washington University in St. Louis to study neuroscience and minor in Spanish. His most memorable moments surround going to all the state games and meets. Meredith Ellerbrink will be attending the University of South Dakota in Vermillion. She is planning to major in nursing and then continue on to become a nurse anesthetist. Her parents are John Ellerbrink and Jill Hughes. Meredith's most memorable Norris moment is representing Norris as Titan Man, or Titan Woman in this case. Please help me welcome Reid Muller and Meredith Ellerbrink.
Hi,
I
am,
Meredith.
and
His
name
is.
Reid.
Yeah, just kidding. We're not actually going to do it like this.
During our time together at Norris, we have experienced some of the most memorable moments and memories of our lives, where the class of 2023 will always be associated with togetherness.
Whether it be the last-minute skip day, the sulfuric acid burns from junior year qual labs, texting the senior group chat to change the theme for almost every basketball game, or our 7th grade food fight, we have always experienced life together as a class.
Since many of us have been friends since elementary school, we have had many years to form our group of close friends. In any school other than Norris, people stick to their clique without engaging in friendships with other groups. Norris, however, has always been unique in this aspect.
Although we have the people who we see every day, nobody is a stranger in this school. We don't see each other for the months of the summer, but when we come back for school in August, nothing has changed.
Someday we'll be scrolling through Instagram and finally see that Kobe has changed his haircut from 3rd grade and Caitlin's allergies have magically disappeared.
As for me, I'm already looking forward to our 10-year reunion to find out whose senior superlatives were most accurate and which couple will be the true high school sweethearts.
All the memories we made will someday become distant, but for now, we are all together.
These past couple of months have made me realize that the time we have together is really coming to an end. Whether moving hours away or staying within 10 minutes of a home is your future, this is the last time we will all be this close to each other.
However sad this news is, the best years of our lives are yet to come. Drake said it best, God's plan.
All of our parents and close friends are probably sobbing in the stands right now, but we have the privilege of being able to choose when we go to class and not worry about exceeding our 10 absences.
Allie Bischoff, we are all looking at you. On a serious note, these last 4 years have flown by.
And just for the record, seniors definitely want homecoming.
The coming years of college, work, serving our country, or traveling will not affect our close-knit bonds. We will always remember each other as the ones who shaped our youth.
And as for the teachers who have created our high school experience, you are the foundation of our bond and just as memorable as every student in our class. At Mrs. Dornbos specifically, we are all covalent bonded to each other. And for those of you who don't know, that is the hardest bond to break.
We will have always shared this part of our life together, which cannot be undone. As we move forward in life, we will undoubtedly face new challenges and obstacles, but we should take comfort in knowing we have a network of friends we can rely on.
Whether it's for advice, encouragement, or simply a listening ear, we will always be there for each other. So let's never forget the memories we made and the friendships we formed. Together we grew up.
Together we shut down the school by plugging all the toilets.
And together we are ready to pursue the rest of our lives. Thank you.
And finally, would Aniston Rice please come forward? Aniston Rice is the daughter of Matt and Jill Rice. She plans to attend Grand Canyon University and major in business administration. Aniston's favorite memories include the last week of intermediate school when they got to go through the bounce house, obstacle course, and field day, as well as participating in state events with all of her friends. Please help me welcome Aniston Rice.
Okay. Hello, graduates, staff, parents, relatives, and friends. I've only been given about 3 minutes to deliver this speech today, so if you're not satisfied with the short message I have for you right now, there is a 15-minute YouTube video of Steve Jobs giving his graduation speech at Stanford you can watch on the car ride home. When writing this speech, I thought it would be impossible to fit 13 years of school experience into 3 minutes. Norris has created so many core memories in our lives, and I struggled to find the perfect ones to talk about. I could start at the beginning in elementary school and talk about the Scholastic Book Fair that brought joy to us during our tiny tot times. In this Scholastic Book Fair, we all received these half sheets of paper, and on this paper, we would write down a wish list of books. There would always be that one kid, Meredith Ellebrake, who would have their whole paper filled out with Magic Treehouse, Drawn Most Silkskin, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, and then somehow managed to walk out with a One Direction poster, because who needed to read books when you could have Harry Styles framed on your wall? We then transitioned to intermediate school. We managed to make it 3 years with 3 different principals. I find it odd that ever since our class left the intermediate school, there hasn't been a new principal since then. I'd like to think the principals were scared of how competitive our grade was. Granted, we had the most intense games of Foursquare ever to be played on the playground, and our overactive bodies were never full. And bless Mrs. Vanderputten's heart, for she could never fully control the lunch line with how determined our class was to get food. However, the school should have anticipated our anger in the lunchroom, the first reason being we could never get to our food fast enough, and the second reason being they made us drink milk from a bag. Luckily, our class destroyed enough bags of milk that they are now banned from the lunchroom. So you're welcome, underclassmen, who now have the satisfaction of drinking milk from a carton. Flooding next into our preteen years, middle school caused some of the most chaotic memories of our lives. I don't want to reflect on the disastrous events of wall ball, CO2 car races, or the recess marriage ceremony that would have been successful if we had a certified minister. I want to reflect on one of our monumental middle school moments, which was Pioneer Week. All the 8th grade teachers combined together to form a full week of Pioneer lessons. In English, we logged journals about our life in the new land. American history remained American history. We read Pioneer articles in reading, and the best part of it all was making Pioneer wagons in science. As stated before, we are a very competitive grade, so losing a race meant losing friends for about 15 minutes, and then we'd make up by the end of school. Middle school possessed exciting moments and detrimental ones as well, but all of those moments in middle school, intermediate school, and elementary school were the moments that were preparing us all for this, high school, the big leagues. High school was the hardest part for me to write about because, like everybody else, I could only experience it through my own eyes. I could never reinstate the moments in our high school lives that meant the most to us because we all made memories through different perspectives. And that is how your life should be. You should see the world through your own eyes, and don't waste your time trying to be like someone else because you think their view is better or that they have it all figured out. The next chapters of our lives will contain all sorts of unexpected events. Some of us will go to college knowing what to do. Some of us will go in undecided. Some will start work right away, and some will become mothers or fathers, and some will fight to go through life one day at a time. The future holds unexpected twists and turns, but no matter what happens once we step out of this ceremony, don't forget to stop and enjoy the little things, just like all of these experiences we've shared together at Norris. I've loved making memories at this school with so many of you, and over this past year, I've been known to take lots of selfies, and so I thought I might as well get one more. So this is a practice smile for when you guys have to walk across the stage. So just say cheese. Okay. Thank you, Norris, once again for 13 years of memories, good and bad, and congratulations to the class of 2023. Smile pretty when you walk across the stage.
All right, let's have one more round of applause for all of our class speakers. You may have noticed that many of the students in our graduating class have additional ornaments on their regalia. These medals, ribbons, and cords recognize the high level of academic excellence that they have achieved at Norris High School. Would the graduates wearing gold honor cords please stand and remain standing? Since 1921, the National Honor Society has been committed to recognizing and developing the leadership capacity of students around the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. For a century now, each year, junior and senior students who exemplify these qualities are invited to apply for membership to each high school's local National Honor Society chapter and are vetted by a rigorous staff review process before induction. Please join me in recognizing the Irvin Botner Chapter Class of 2023 National Honor Society members. You guys can have a seat. The Loudy system recognizes students for their cumulative academic achievement throughout their high school career and is based on their cumulative grade point average across all academic disciplines. Would the graduates wearing a red ribbon please stand and remain standing? Students wearing a red ribbon with a bronze medal are recognized as graduating with distinction, or cum laude, and have achieved a grade point average of 3.50 to 3.749 during their high school tenure. Please join me in congratulating the students standing on the field who have earned the honor of graduating cum laude. All right, you guys can sit down. And would the graduates wearing a silver ribbon please stand? The students wearing a silver ribbon and a silver medal are recognized as graduating with high distinction, or magna cum laude, and have achieved a grade point average of 3.75 to 3.899 during their high school tenure. Please join me in congratulating the students standing who have earned the honor of graduating magna cum laude. You can go ahead and have a seat. And last but not least, the graduates wearing a gold ribbon, please stand. Students wearing a gold ribbon with a gold medal are recognized as graduating with highest distinction, or summa cum laude, and have achieved a grade point average of 3.90 to 4.0 during their high school tenure. Please join me in congratulating our top scholars standing on the field who have earned the honor of graduating summa cum laude. All right, you can go ahead and have a seat. At this time, Drs. Kristen Jones and Mitchell Stein, Norris High School Assistant Principals, and Mr. Jim Devine, President of the Norris School District 160 Board of Education, will join me to present our graduates with their diplomas. As each graduate's name is called, they will walk across the stage to receive their diploma. Please feel free to move around in order to get the pictures as your graduate is called. Mr. President and members of the board, the Norris class of 2023 has successfully completed all of the graduation requirements set forth by the Norris School District 160 Board of Education. It is therefore my very great honor and privilege to present to you the class of 2023 to receive their diplomas. Weston Cortland Adams. Paula Diana Angel Maxey. Alexia May Armconnect. Benjamin Turner Armstrong. Cody James Amen. Alexander Julio Backer. Chloe Elise Baker. Hayden Elizabeth Baker. Michael Joshua Bean. Cody Allen Behrens. Carla Giselle Benitez. Richard Emmanuel Benitez. Cooper Everett Bice. Delaney Grace Biesecker. Alexis Marie Bischoff. Uda Maria Bjorngård. Dietrich Drew Borkart. Unable to join us today, Reese Jordan Borer. Reagan Walker Boudreau. Taylor Ann Brethauer. Cami Alexis Brown. Hannah Rose Brown. Macy Jade Brown. Peyton Bella Brugemeyer Johansson. Alexis Carly Bryant. Sage Marie Burbach. Emery Isaac Burnley. Mackenzie Ann Butt. Cooper James Cerny. Brianna Rose Clements. Alexander Jeffrey Combs. Jack Carson Cooper. Genesis Lynn Coulter. Jessica Boré Kraft. Joao Todd Cruteau. Hunter Isaiah Davis. Marshall Howard DeBoer. Aiden John Dolton. Cole Andrew Ebers. Meredith Grace Ellerbrake. Elena Abigail Elwood. Diego Emilio Esparza. Ashlyn May Philippi. Tayden Caleb Fix. Olivia Jo Fortner. Madison May Gentleman. August James Glinsman. Emily May Glinsman. Caitlin Mary Glinsman. Jacob Ray Gettle. Austin Joel Leroy Gray. Zachary Nicholas Groth. Ethan Carter Goodhart. Garrett Daniel Goodhart. Kobe Caston Hall. Callista Jewel Hansen. Nicholas Dean Hansen. Carter Ashton Hanway. Owen Lucas Harling. Delaney Sage Harper. Brooklyn Ann Head. McKinley Joseph Hecht. Alex J. Heffelfinger. Carson Allen Helms. Darian Joshua Hendricks. Katie Joe Henry. Kane Daniel Hespin. Collier Drew Hesterman. Cooper Dean Hogan. Caden John Hosack. Grace Marie Honeycutt. Alexis McKenna Jansen. Raylan Marie Jurasic. Olivia Rose Jars. Charlie Solomon Winters Johnson. Kaya Joy Johnson. Chloe Cameron Jones. Ryder Bradley Jones. Trenton Ross Jones. Garrett Michael Jordan. Tyler Lee Kalkorf. Addison Marie Kinney. Billy Grace Kircher. Dakota Lawrence Klein. Grayson Gordon Ralph Coons. Micah Joseph Langston. Delaney Elizabeth Layden. Paige Lindsay Lindstrom. Kenner James Lovercheck. Tanner J. Lavorne. Clark Harrison Luke. Melina Ann Merrick. Skylar Caroline Martin. Olivia Ann Moshman. Unable to join us today, Cameron Charles May. Cami Marie McAtee. Connor Pierce McNeil. Mac Kellen Milchling. Bryson Wesley Miller. Bryce Ronald Maudlin. Reid William Muller. Kylie Joe Muma. Brett Andrew Nonberg. Mesa Kochel Neal. Connor Lee Nelson. Jaden Ignacio Nelson. Trevor James Nicolite. Anthony Jacob Novak. Kaylee Ray Novak. Sorelda Nunez Marquez. Riley Bryn Doris Ososki. Grayson Sage Palermo. Kaiser James Papenhagen. Hannah Elizabeth Payne. Haley Marie Pester. Brina Jade Potter. Corbin Michael Prang. Heath Jeremy Pummel. Braden Russell Reeves. Corbin Michael Dean Rhodes. Aniston Nora Rice. Jalen J. Ritchie. Porter Jeremy Robertson. Connor Charles Roach. Leslie Mayreri Sandoval. Derek Michael Schaefer. Dominic Joseph Schmale. Kaylee Deanna Schmale. Autumn Lynn Schoen. Benjamin Jacob Schoenbeck. Justin Allen Severson. Mason Grant Severson. Reagan Elizabeth Seabrandt. Unable to join us today, Brenly Claire Solano. Megan Louise Sorensen. Unable to join us this afternoon, Alexis Leonel Sororios. Emma Grace Stacy. Alexa Reese Starner. Caden Richard Steele. Haley Marie Steffen. Barrett Edwin Stone. Alexis Grace Strikey. Darian Nicole Stutheit. Ada Zeppelin Svensson. Jennifer Tercero. Vanessa Tercero. Davis Owen Tetrick. Autumn Jesse Thurber. Travis Nolan Tilford. Vincent Cecil Torciello. Christian James Townsend. Jacob Michael Vandegriend. Iva Marie Elizabeth Wolf. Connor Reed Walkinshaw. Autumn Rose Dream Weaver. Preston David Weeding. Jordan Avery Wilkinson. Peyton Alexis Wilkinson. Jordan Michelle Williams. Peyton Lynn Wilson. Tyler James Wilson. Noah Thomas Whitwer. Wyatt Allen Wubbles. Lauren Marie Zock. And Alexander James Zetterman. Class of 2023, would you please stand? It is a long-standing tradition during a commencement ceremony for students to move their tassels, indicating the completion and conference of their diploma. At this time, seniors, you may move your tassel from the right to left side of your mortarboard, symbolizing your crossing of the finish line to graduated status. Norris community, it is my pleasure to present to you the graduated class of 2023. Students, family, friends, community, this concludes our commencement ceremony for the Norris High School class of 2023. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Drive safely and go Titans.